We've got 25 crazy incidents that will show you what the daily life of a Tesla owner looks like. Roll 'em. Ethan was driving his Model 3 with Autopilot engaged in Auckland, New Zealand. In the video we're about to see, an act of road rage totaled his $70,000 car. Ethan was using the passing lane, and Autopilot was steadily following a blue Lexus in front of him. He was also being aggressively tailgated by the driver of a work truck who thought he was driving too slow. The driver of the work truck was honking and waving his hands. As soon as Ethan finished passing traffic, he moved over to the travel lane to let the truck pass him. But the driver of the truck decided to cross 2 lanes to pass Ethan on the left before swiping the front corner on the Tesla, pushing Ethan into the passing lane where he was then rear-ended by the blue Lexus. Autopilot sounded a warning at the moment of the initial impact, then kept the vehicle under control during the second impact. The work truck kept going and was later located by the police, who said the driver will likely be charged for failing to stop. Luckily, everyone involved was unhurt, but the Tesla was deemed a total loss due to the damage to the undercarriage. Now Ethan has a question for our viewers. Do you think he should order a new Model 3, or should he go for the Model Y instead, since they've just recently become available in New Zealand? Leave a comment with your choice. Jibble was leaving after dropping something off at his brother's house when a car pulled onto his side of the road, effectively stopping him. Jibble thought the car would hit him head on, but instead the driver jumped out of his car. He threw a glass at the Tesla, but it only bounced off one of the tires, so no damage was done. Jibble has no idea what he did to anger the other driver, but he noped out of there right away. He was pretty shaken by this experience. He's an Uber driver and was about to start work that night, but after this happened, he said he decided to take the night off to calm down by watching some Wham Bam videos. Sumit was driving down a highway when traffic ahead of him stopped. As is his practice, he turned on his hazard lights to alert other drivers. That worked for the driver of the Porsche behind him, who stopped in time. Then he heard a big metal crunch behind him and saw a car plowing forward. Once it passed him, he noticed the back of it was destroyed. It had been rear-ended by another motorist before being sent crashing forward. Sumit stopped and made sure everyone was okay. Luckily they were, so he provided water bottles to everyone involved since it was a hot day and they'd probably be there for a while. He did think it was strange that the Porsche driver left the scene of the accident so quickly. Maybe this is a Porsche driver fight-or-flight response? Oh well, Tesla drivers to the rescue. Bikram was driving with Autopilot engaged on Deerfoot Trail in Canada. As traffic slowed down, Autopilot slowed down as well. Unfortunately, the Chevy van behind him failed to slow down in time and hit his Tesla at full speed. Bikram heard a warning from Autopilot before the impact. Autopilot also prevented his car from hitting the car in front of him or from leaving the lane. He says he's lucky to have a Tesla because this accident could have been much worse. Matt was driving on the Pennsylvania Turnpike when a can of PVC cement fell out of a plumbing truck, rolled under the car in front of him, and came out spinning. Matt managed to avoid the can, but not the spraying cement. His windshield ended up chipped, and the PVC cement melted his paint protection film everywhere it landed. Michael was driving his Model Y in Irvine, California when he was passed by an SUV missing its front left wheel while still driving at 100 miles per hour. Sparks were flying everywhere. All Michael could think was, what's going on in this person's mind? Why not pull over? Why not drive at a lower, safer speed? Where are the cops? AJ was about to turn when his light turned red. That's when a driver from 2 lanes over cut him off, ran the red light, and failed to yield to an oncoming pickup truck. Well, it turned out that the pickup truck was actually a police vehicle. The lights came on and the guy got pulled over. What a twist! Bridget's brother was borrowing her Model 3 and driving on the freeway when 2 rear tires came off the truck in front of him. Thanks to his dodging and the juice pedal's instant torque, one tire barely missed the rear end of the Tesla. The other hit the back of the truck it came off of and got some serious hang time. Rodrigo was headed home after watching a movie with his girlfriend. They decided to check his Sentry mode footage in their Tesla right away since they otherwise tend to forget. After 2 or 3 clips, they stumbled upon these amazing reactions from a group of teens. Rodrigo says it's quite a sight to see a Tesla here in Puebla. He thinks that's why they were excited to find one. We wonder what this guy in the BMW is thinking. Probably, oh man, I should have bought a Tesla instead of this big dinosaur. And speaking of big, Rodrigo is actually one of Mexico's biggest YouTubers. He's the guy behind the channel Bobbycraft, which has one of YouTube's best communities. Just look at this meetup we found on his Twitter. So we had a brilliant idea. What if we made an irresistible jingle for Bobbycraft? He actually sent us one more video, and maybe this will get all of his 4 million subscribers to come watch it. Smart, right? Okay, roll the jingle!
Bobbycraft, you need to watch this. Bobbycraft, it's not any video. Bobbycraft, it's Wham Bam Teslacam.
This time, Rodrigo was driving on the streets of Puebla, Mexico when, all of a sudden, he heard a loud sound hit the front door. Did you see that? Neither did Rodrigo at first. Then he noticed that his side mirror had fallen off. Let's take another look. While checking the cameras, he noticed that a dangling cable had gotten stuck to the mirror and pulled so hard that it took the bottom cover off. Rodrigo searched for the cover on the street and he eventually found it. Fortunately, there was no damage, so he just put the cover back on. Good thing it was a car that got snagged by that cable and not a motorcycle. Okay, now that we have all the Bobbycrafters here, don't forget to subscribe to our Spanish channel, Wham Bam en Español. Fernando was picking up an Uber rider when he saw a Honda Odyssey hit a cyclist. Honda bump. The cyclist was fine, but his bike was destroyed. Shepard was playing in an X-Wing league at a locally run game shop in Roanoke when he heard a commotion. During the match, the store's doorbell went off twice in 20 seconds, followed by a large thunk. The shop owner came to him a minute later to ask if they'd heard the noise. They had, so they went to the front of the shop together and found that products were missing. Someone had stolen 6 Warhammer 40K starter sets, each valued at about $150 US, a total loss of $900 US in goods. Shepard felt really bad for the owner and wished he could do something to help. That's when a light bulb went off in his head and he exclaimed, "Wait, I have a Tesla!" The owner looked at him confused. Shepard explained that his car records everything around it all the time, so it may have captured the thief on video. Sure enough, it had. After seeing the footage, the owner was actually able to identify the thief as a repeat offender. Coincidentally, that was the same day he was supposed to show up in court for the previous theft. The store owner called the police with the update. What a heartwarming story. This next video is not quite as fun to watch, since the owner of a sunshine yellow Corvette decided to key our submitter's Tesla in a Target parking lot. Sentry mode captured great footage of the offender, but unfortunately the cameras turned off automatically before Sentry mode could capture his license plate number. The responding officer was amazed that the Tesla had recorded the incident. The police think they'll be able to catch the guy thanks to the clear shot of his face, plus a good chance that he used a credit card inside Target. They're also checking nearby license plate reader cameras. Jeff was driving home from work in Los Angeles, California when he came across this mystery vehicle. Jeff thinks this was either some car with a custom paint job that was being hidden, or it's a prototype or concept vehicle that has been camouflaged. This highway leads to the port of Los Angeles, which sends and receives shipments to Asia every day. Maybe this car was headed there. Jeff couldn't recognize what kind of car it was and wonders if any of our viewers might know. If you think you know what it was or why it was covered, let us know in a comment. This Honda was sitting at a green light. Just before it turned red, the driver opened the door and tossed some trash before taking off, leaving Mark stuck at a red light. Mark says that this wasn't a Honda bump, but it was certainly a Honda that he'd like to bump. This might be a new Honda trend, because Andrew encountered a Civic driver who also threw garbage out onto the road. Honda heave? Honda hurl? Joel was driving his Model 3 with Autopilot engaged when the driver of a red Chevy Cobalt decided he wanted to trade lanes and paint with Joel's Tesla. Joel says Autopilot didn't even react to the guy hitting him. After getting hit, all he got were warnings to take over and that Autopilot couldn't continue driving anymore. Phil was driving home from lunch when a wild helicopter suddenly appeared. He thought it looked like it was about to crash, but the pilot was actually just spraying fields. Maria and Alan had parked their Model 3 outside of a Hobby Lobby in New York when a cart seemed to start moving on its own, targeting their Tesla. It turned several times, a confirmed possession by the cart demon. The cart hit the front end of the Tesla, which unfortunately is in the blind spot of the Tesla's cameras. I guess you'll just have to trust me on this one. Amazingly, Hobby Lobby gave them $500 to help pay for repairs. How awesome is that? Nancy and her family were on their way back home from the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk when her boyfriend noticed a truck's rear end was riding lower than its front end. As it passed by, they saw a large piece of plastic tied to the rear of the truck, and all agreed about how dangerous it was. A moment later, it came off and landed on the front end of the SUV behind it. I've definitely never seen that before. Nancy's family is right, that is dangerous. Justin was driving home from the Tesla delivery center after picking up his brand new Model 3. He had the car for a whopping 1.5 hours before he was rear-ended at a stoplight. The driver of the Nissan had no insurance and their car wasn't even registered. Justin had to file a claim with his own insurance provider instead. It's going to take 4 months to fix and the repair estimate was over $8,000. Anthony was driving in Diamond Bar, California when a Pontiac Bonneville rear-ended a Mercedes. One of them ended up driving up a hill before rolling back down. Would this be considered urban hill climbing? Mike witnessed a truck and a new Model 3 exiting the freeway. The Tesla tried to push past the truck on the right even though it was already signaling to change lanes. Unable to slow down in time, the new Tesla driver almost got in an accident for being so impatient. He passed the truck before cutting it off, only to pull into a gas station to see if the car had been scratched. Eventually, he waved his hand in anger at the other driver while they were waiting at a traffic light. Of course, the truck driver had no idea what was wrong with him and just kept going. Mike sent this message to all new Tesla owners: relax. It's fast, get to know your car first, and don't end up on Wham Bam Teslacam. Hey, what is that supposed to mean? Brandon was driving his Model Y in New York when a big truck with tire shredders on the wheels was acting aggressively toward other drivers. The truck ended up behind Brandon. When traffic slowed down, he rolled coal on him. After this, Brandon says he feels like he's been Tesla baptized. Welcome to the club, Brandon. Of course, you also have to subscribe to Wham Bam to get into the inner circle.